Welcome. My name is Jose and I'm so glad that you are here. I'm glad that you have made this time for yourself and that you're willing to become still for a while so that you can listen to what is alive within you. I want to invite you to lie down or sit comfortably in a place where you feel safe and where you will remain undisturbed. Allow your eyes to gently close. Feel the surface beneath you supporting your body, while you allow your weight to settle more deeply into that support. Bring your attention to your breath. There's no need to change your breath, as you simply notice how it flows into your body and then moves out again naturally. Now breathe in gently through your nose and slowly breathe out through your mouth. Once more in and as you breathe out, allow everything you no longer need in this moment to drift a little further away from you. Imagine that deep beneath you, the warm and supportive energy of the earth is present. A calm and nourishing force that is always available to you. As you breathe in, this energy begins to rise from the earth and enters through the soles of your feet. It moves through your feet, your ankles, and your lower legs, through your knees and your thighs, into your pelvis and your lower abdomen. With every breath you take, the energy of the earth flows a little further upward, through your belly, into your chest, until it reaches the center of your heart. Feel how the earth supports you, and feel how your breath opens you, and feel how the space around your heart begins to soften. Bring your attention to your feet. Allow all the small muscles in your feet to relax, while this relaxation slowly spreads through your ankles and your legs. Your pelvis becomes heavier, your belly becomes softer. Your breath is given all the space it needs to move freely through you. Allow your shoulders to lower. Relax your arms, your hands, and your fingers. And let your neck become softer. Allow your jaw to relax, while the space around your eyes becomes smooth and peaceful. With every breath out, your body settles a little more deeply. And with every breath in, you come a little closer to yourself. Imagine that you're standing at the entrance to a beautiful garden. It's evening and there's still enough light for you to see everything around you. The air feels warm and gentle. You can smell flowers, herbs, and the moist earth beneath your feet. A wide path made of pale natural stone stretches out before you. The path winds between flowering shrubs, ancient trees, and small golden lights. You feel welcome in this garden, as though this place already knows you. You follow the path until you arrive at a sheltered place among the trees. And here you see a stone staircase leading down into a lower part of the garden. The staircase has exactly 10 wide steps. Every step is strong, even, and clearly visible. Small lanterns line the staircase, filling the space with a warm, golden light. In a moment, you will descend these 10 steps. With every step, you are invited to relax more deeply, while moving closer to the quiet space of your subconscious mind. All you need to do is follow my voice. 10. You place your foot on the first wide step and feel your body relaxing more deeply. 9. You continue your gentle descent. 8. The world around you becomes quieter. 7. Your breathing flows calmly and evenly. 6. Your thoughts are allowed to drift into the background. 5. Halfway down the staircase, you feel safe and supported. 4. You settle more deeply into relaxation. 3. Your attention turns further inward. 2. You're almost there. 1. You place both feet on the soft earth of the lower garden. An ancient tree stands before you with thick roots extending deep into the earth. Ferns, moss, and tiny white flowers grow between the roots. You walk towards the tree and sit down beside one of these roots. You place one hand on the earth. The soil feels warm and moist beneath your palm. As you look more closely, you notice a small grub moving between the roots. It travels slowly through the dark earth following its own rhythm without needing to know what lies above the ground. The grub moves a little closer. Its presence draws your attention towards the silence beneath your thoughts and towards a place within you where every question does not yet have an answer. The grub asks you, which question are you trying so urgently to answer that you can barely hear the silence beneath it? Which question are you trying so urgently to answer that you can barely hear the silence beneath it? Allow the answer to arise in its own way. Whatever you experience is welcome. The grub then asks you another question. What happens within your body when, for a moment, you no longer need to know the answer? What happens within your body when, for a moment, you no longer need to know the answer? Feel what this question touches within you. Notice where a little more space may begin to appear. Within your chest, within your throat, or somewhere else within your body. Place your hand a little more firmly against the earth and allow these words to gently echo through you. I am allowed to rest within the mystery of not knowing. I am allowed to rest within the mystery of not knowing. I trust what is unfolding within me. I trust what is unfolding within me. You thank the grub for its presence, and it continues its journey between the roots and slowly disappears into the safe, dark earth. You gently rise your feet and continue following the path through the garden. The trees begin to grow closer together. The leaves become larger and greener. The air grows warmer, while somewhere nearby you can hear the gentle sound of flowing water. Gradually, the sheltered garden transforms into a lush jungle. The stone path beneath your feet remains visible and safe. Rays of sunlight filter through the leaves, creating shifting patterns of light across the ground. Above you, branches begin to move, and as you look up, You see a monkey sitting in a tree. The monkey looks at you with curiosity. It is holding a glossy green leaf in its hands, turning it from one side to the other, allowing the light to move across its surface in a different way each time. The monkey jumps onto a lower branch and looks directly into your eyes. And within its gaze, you recognize playfulness, intelligence, and a clear, vivid presence. The monkey then asks, "Which thought have you repeated so many times that it has begun to feel like an unquestionable truth?" Which thought have you repeated so many times that it has begun to feel like an unquestionable truth? Allow the thought that comes to mind to become more visible. You can simply recognize its presence. Imagine placing this thought upon a leaf. You place the leaf on the ground before you and look at it from a little distance. The monkey tilts his head and asks you a second question. What might you discover when you make space for another perspective? What might you discover when you make space for another perspective? Allow images, words, and feelings to come and go. Your subconscious may reveal precisely what you are ready to receive at this moment. The monkey gently picks up the leaf and places it in the flowing water beside the path. Together you watch as the water carries the leaf away. The thought is allowed to move, to change, and to continue its journey. Allow these words to echo through you. I am open to what I have not yet seen. I am open to what I have not yet seen. Understanding is allowed to arise within me in its own time. Understanding is allowed to arise within me in its own time. The monkey looks at you once more before leaping upwards towards another branch. And you thank the monkey and continue your journey beside the flowing water. The stream beside you gradually becomes wider, and you follow the water through the jungle until you arrive at a small waterfall. Clear water cascades over dark rocks and flows into a large, still lake. You walk towards shore, and the grass feels soft beneath your feet, and the air is cooler here. On the other side of the lake, you can see the final trees of the jungle, while the water reflects the sky above you. You sit down at the edge of the lake. A remarkable call suddenly carries across the water. The sound is clear, deep, and almost timeless. A loon appears upon the lake. The bird glides effortlessly across the surface while its dark head and distinctive markings are reflected in the water. It slowly approaches you and comes to rest upon the water in front of you. The loon looks into your eyes. It then dives beneath the surface of the water, and a few moments later it reappears even closer to the shore, as though reminding you that it is safe to listen to the deeper places within your heart. The loon asks you, which old pain within you longs to be held more gently today? Which old pain within you longs to be held more gently today? Breathe calmly towards the place within your body where you can feel this pain, and allow yourself to be present with whatever arises. And the loon asks you a second question. What are you willing to forgive yourself for? What are you willing to forgive yourself for? Allow your heart to listen. Perhaps a memory appears. Perhaps you remember a choice, a missed opportunity, a reaction, or a former version of yourself who responded from what was available at that time. Place one hand over your heart and feel the warmth of your own hand. Give your heart permission to become a little more spacious and a little softer. Allow these words to move through you. I offer gentleness to the parts of me that have carried so much for so long. I offer gentleness to the parts of me that have carried so much for so long. I give myself permission to move forward. I give myself permission to move forward. The loon releases its clear call across the lake once again. And the sound travels through the air and finds its way into your heart. And as you sit beside the lake, the light around you slowly begins to change. The natural world becomes still. The surface of the water becomes smooth while the air seems to hold its breath. Above the lake, you see the sun, warm, radiant, and golden. And the moon slowly begins to move in front of the sun. It travels further across the face of the sun until the brilliant sunlight is almost completely covered. A radiant circle of golden light appears around the dark moon. The world around you rests within a mysterious and timeless twilight. As the light around you becomes softer, you become increasingly aware of the light within you. A warm, golden glow is present in the center of your chest, the light of your heart. With every breath, this inner light becomes a little brighter. It spreads through your chest and your abdomen, through your shoulders and your arms, through your neck, your face and your head, through your pelvis, your legs, and your feet. Your entire body is illuminated from within. The grub has guided you towards silence, and the monkey has opened space for another perspective. The loon has guided you towards the tenderness within your heart. From within the silence, one question arises. What does your heart long to begin when you no longer need to have all the answers first? What does your heart long to begin when you no longer need to have all the answers first? Feel which intention wishes to be born within you during this new moon. Allow it to become simple and clear. An intention you can feel within your body. An intention that is ready to grow within your life. Silently speak this intention within yourself. And then allow these words to rest within your heart. I trust the light within my heart. I trust the light within my heart. I allow love to flow towards everything within me that is ready to soften. I allow love to flow towards everything within me that is ready to soften. The moon slowly continues its journey, and the first ray of sunlight appears along its edge. golden light returns across the lake, through the trees, and over your body. Your intention remains safely held within your heart, like a seed that knows its own timing and its own rhythm. You thank the loon. The bird swims towards the center of the lake, and its call carries across the water one final time. You gently rise your feet and follow the stream back. You walk past the waterfall, through the green jungle, and underneath a tree where you met the monkey. The path brings you back to the ancient tree, and deep beneath its roots, the grub rests within the earth. You once again feel the steady ground beneath your feet. Before you, you see the stone staircase with its 10 wide steps, and you begin to climb the same staircase. With every step, you return a little more fully to the room where your physical body is resting. 1. You become aware of your breathing. 2. You feel the surface supporting your body. 3. You become aware of your hands and your feet. 4. Your breathing becomes a little deeper. 5. You begin to notice the sounds around you. 6. You feel fresh energy beginning to move through your body. 7. You gently move your fingers and your toes. 8. You stretch your body in any way that feels comfortable. 9. You are almost completely awake, feeling clear and present. 10. You have returned to the here and now. Take one more deep breath in through your nose and slowly breathe out through your mouth. Feel your body, feel the space around you, and whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. Welcome back.